Good morning, Letterlanders. Welcome to Letterland with Mrs. Knippenberg. I'm excited because we've come to the end of a very important part of Letterland. We've been working on building word families and spelling words, and so today we're going to end this part of Letterland with a special spelling activity. But today's objective is I can spell and write decodable words. Remember, decodable words are words that we can sound out and spell. So before we play our spelling game, I thought we'd start with another fun game, and this is called a riddle game. And a riddle is where you get some clues and you have to try to guess what word matches the clues. So it says, see if you can solve these word puzzles. We're going to draw a line to match each riddle to the picture. We'll trace over the answers on the dots. And if you can't see the dots, you can kind of watch my pen. And the reason why I want to trace over the answers is because it's a way that we can decode and sound out and then spell these words. So here's the first rhyme. I want you to listen and think about which one of these pictures and words matches this rhyme. So I'm going to kind of read the words first. We have at, rat, rat. Then we have os. The E, we haven't learned that yet, but the E is called a magic E, and it makes the O say O, rose. And then we have rug, rug. Okay, so listen to the first riddle and see if you can figure out if it's rat, rose, or rug. This is a word which rhymes with bug. I lie on the floor because I'm a... Okay, there's a clue. It rhymes with bug. So it's another word family word, and it lies on the floor. Would it be rat, rose, or rug? You're right, it is rug. So I'm going to draw a line from here to there. All right, next one. I'm a small creature that rhymes with cat, but cats like to chase me because I'm a... Now we know it can't be rug because I already used that one. Is it rose or rat? Now remember, it rhymes with cat. You're right, it's rat. So I'm going to draw a line to there. The last one says, I am a flower you sniff with your nose. I have sharp thorns because I'm a... It rhymes with nose. It is rose. All right, the last part said I'm going to trace over the sounds. So we have r, a, t. Good job. R. And you can use your skywriter, your finger, and trace. R, o, s. And remember, we call that last E a magic E. The last one is r, g, rug. Very nice. All right, thanks for playing my riddle game, and now it's time for our main activity. Remember I said today's objective is that we can spell decodable words. So today we're going to have a little spelling test. And I'm not going to grade the test, but you can check off at home how you do. So what you need for this test is you need a notebook or a piece of paper and something to write with. It can be a marker, a crayon, a pencil, whatever you have ready to go. So you can pause the video, go get the things that you need so that you're ready to spell the words with me. All right, I'm going to give you a second to go get the stuff you need. You can pause the video. All right, hopefully you paused the video and you have your notebook and something to write with. So we're going to have what's called a spelling test today, and we're going to take words that are decodable words. That means they all have sounds that you know how to write. I'm going to do the first two with you. So we're going to do the first two together, but then the next ones, I'm going to say the word to you and you have to write the word on your paper. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pictures. You could number your paper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or you could just write them in a row. So we're going to start with the first word. I'm going to say the picture. Now don't go ahead of me because it might not be the word you think it is. So I'm going to say the word that matches the picture. You're going to write that word in your notebook. So I'm going to show you how you can roller coaster every sound on your arm, or you can stretch it out with your rubber bands. We're going to start with the first one. The first word is hat. To spell the word hat in my mind, I need to picture a roller coaster. I'm going to sound it out. At. I'm going to sound out every sound so that I can write it. At. Hat. All right, let's write this together. What sound did you hear first? I hear an H. All right, so I'm going to write an H first. Listen to the next sound. Ah. Great job. Let's write an A next. It says ah. At. T. I hear a T at the end, so I'm going to write a T. And this is how you spell hat. H-A-T. Very good. All right, let's try one more together, and then the rest of them I'm going to say to you, and we'll correct it at the very end. All right, the next picture is something you put on your head. If you want to change your hair or wear some other kind of colored hair, it's called a wig. Wig. All right, first, before I write it, I want to sound it out. Wig. I'm going to listen for every sound. Wig. I'm going to go back to the first sound. W. 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 Listen to the next sound. W. I. I. Oh, I hear impy ink. That's the letter I. And the last sound. W. I. G. G. I hear a G. All right, now if you notice, I wrote all my words using lowercase letters, and we want to make sure that you write your words using lowercase letters unless it's somebody's name. And I don't see anyone's name on this page, so remember to just use lowercase letters. All right, we did the first two together. Now for the rest of the words, you are going to sound it out yourself. If you need more time to sound it out and write it, you can always pause the video after each word. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of keep going. I'm not going to wait for you a long time. So if you need more time, please make sure you pause the video and then write the word. All right, here we go. The next word is sock. Sock. Remember what to do. Sound it out on your arm. Sock. Another clue is at the end of sock, there are two letter landers that go together that make the k sound. Sock. All right, next word. This is a tricky one. Listen carefully. Shell. Shell. Remember to sound it out. Shell. Shell. I hear a sh at the beginning, and at the end, a hint is there are two letter landers that say the ol sound. Shell. All right, next one is run. Run. Listen to the sounds. Run. All right, the next one is fan. 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 Make sure you write that word, all the sounds. Remember to pause the video if you need more time. All right, next word is chip. 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 I hear a ch at the beginning. I hear a p at the end. Chip. All right, and last one, it's pointing to the giraffe's neck. 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 Now at the end of neck, I hear two Letterlanders that are the same ending as in sock up here. Neck. All right, remember to pause the video if you need more time to go back. Now we're going to correct our test. And what's fun is, let's pretend we all spelled the word hat correctly. If you spell a word correctly, you can give yourself a smiley face. Or if you spelled the word correctly, like pretend we spelled the word wig correctly, you could try to make a star or a smiley face. And if you spelled the word the wrong way, that's okay. You learn from your mistakes. If you spelled the word wrong, you can just cross it out and write it the correct way next to the word so that you can get extra practice. All right, here we go. Let's do sock. And it's a CK that comes at the end of sock. Remember to give yourself a smiley face if you got it right. Next word, shell, is sh. SH makes the sh sound. Then we have E, L, and L. We have two L's. We have Lucy and her cousin Linda come at the end of shell. Let's spell run. R, N. Run. Give yourself a star smiley face if you got it right. Next one was fan. And you can always pause the video to check your work if you need more time. But if you spelled fan correct, put a smiley or a star. Next was chip. This was tricky. Ch has a C, H. And then it has a I, an I, and a P, chip. And last one is neck. Neck is N, E, K. And that is the same ending as in sock, the CK. Letterlanders, how did you do with your spelling today? If you did a great job, give yourself a pat on the back. Even if you got a couple wrong, still give yourself a thumb up because you tried your best. All right, now it's your turn. Keep your notebook or a piece of paper out with you. You're going to ask a grown-up or an older brother or sister who can read really well to pick 10 words from this big list over here that I provided for you. So you can pick any 10 you want. That person is going to say the word to you. You're going to sound out the word without looking at it, so only the grown-up can look at the word. You're going to write the word they say in your notebook or on a piece of paper, just like we practiced in our game today. See how many you can spell correctly. If you want to try more than 10, go ahead. But here's a challenge. If you're a really good speller, maybe you need more of a challenge. You could have a grown-up say a sentence using a couple of the words from the list. And you can write that sentence in your notebook. But remember, capital letters at the beginning and a punctuation mark at the end. So for example, you could say something like, I wanted to win the game of tag. Or you could say something like, I went outside to pick rocks for my rock collection. Or you could say, the jet got wet in the rain. So parents, you can help your child by making some sentences or giving them words. So today you are going to be a speller. So have fun and go be word builders, and I can't wait to see what great spellers you become. Have a great day, Letterlanders.